Open your mind.
Hey out there, this is Buzz with TheSurvivalBuzz. I've been off here a few days, figured I'd take this time to take some much needed time off just with the family, relax, have a good time. So this is exactly what I did, but I figured it was time to hop on here, start pushing out some more videos for you guys. I'd like to start today's video off by asking you guys to please like, subscribe, and share these videos out. Hit the little bell icon, it'll notify you every time I come out with a new video. Really subscribing and sharing these videos out is the only way that I'm getting any growth here on the tubes anymore. Seems the algorithms don't like us truth tellers and voicing our opinion about things. So the more you guys can share this information out, the better off my channel does, and the more motivated I am to make more videos. So on to today's article. It says, is the U.S. ready for China's mass-produced humanoid robots? Says the Chinese regime has unveiled plans to mass-produce humanoid robots in an apparent effort to insulate itself from reliance on foreign powers by replacing Chinese workers with machines. The Chinese Communist Party's Ministry of Industry and Information Technology unveiled its plan to mass-produce humanoid robots in a November guidance document. The sweeping ramifications of the policy are still being uncovered. This strategy aims to make CCP the world leader in field of robotics by building a humanoid robot innovation system, developing artificial brains and limbs by 2025, according to the document. And like I said, I'm not going to read all this. It's crazy long. I'm just going to kind of highlight the areas that I feel like are the most important. So moving on to this article, it says communist robots. China's robotic push will also proliferate the CCP's communist ideology and serve as an invaluable tool for the regime to champion its own interests. In April, a draft proposed by the regime's internet regulator suggested that all content generated by AI should be mandated to, quote, reflect the socialist core values, end quote, exposed by the CCP. The regime's robotic guidance document goes even further. According to the new document, all new robots and AI-powered artificial brains should be guided by Xi Jinping's thought on socialism with Chinese characteristics for a new era. So not only are they planning on leading the way in humanoid robotics, but they also want to spread their communist propaganda throughout the world, it seems like. And a Biden administration executive order limiting such investments is set to be enacted in 2024. It's a good start, but it has been criticized for vague and likely ineffective enforcement mechanisms. The Biden administration? You've got to be kidding me, right? Says the push for mass adoption of humanoid robots will require untold amounts of data, as the guidance documents outlines that the project will seek to build a large language model training database to train AI brains for its robots and to innovate the automatic annotation of new data into usable information. Apart from data, the regime also seeks to develop its own high-end semiconductors to facilitate motion control and cognitive decision-making in the robots, as well as the integration of sensing, decision-making, and control mechanisms. The next part of this article says capturing global markets. The CCP's robotic renaissance is already well underway. In 2022, China installed 290,000 non-humanoid industrial robots. In comparison, the United States installed 39,000, so completely dwarfing us in that area. China has now surpassed the United States in robot density, meaning it has deployed more robots relative to workers, and the communist nation now operates the largest operational stock of robots in the world. Such metrics are key to understanding the regime's ability to use automation to gain economic advantage in years to come, according to the report by the International Federation of Robotics. Leading the way. So it basically goes on to say how they're leading the industry and basically bypassing everybody else. They're going to lead the industry in all this robotics, all these semiconductors for the robotics. And pretty soon they won't need anybody else for this. And pretty soon everybody else is going to rely on them, it seems like, to make these humanoid robots. And in the past, even China has come out publicly and said that they're going to mandate restrictions on all this AI, as well as the United States talking about it. All the big players, basically the people who have created all these systems, and talks about how dangerous they can be. But even China came out and said they were kind of putting the brakes on things. But after reading this article, it really doesn't seem like they're doing that at all. It seems like they're leading the way in this. And I can only foresee how the United States is going to react, especially with the party we have in there right now. I'm sure we're going to try to come back and lead the way instead of putting the brakes on things like we should, trying to figure out what even runs this AI crap. We're just going to push forward and try to beat China, I'm sure, at this point. So right now, it seems that there's no end to the technology. There's no end to the AI and how fast things are moving. It's just building more and more day in, day out. And the only difference between now and several years from now in the future is right now is we have the upper hand. Right now, we can still voice our opinions. And I've spoke on here before how discouraging it is. Some of the people you talk to out there, that it seemed they just lay down and given up. They're just going to do whatever the powers that be tell them to do. They don't want to think for their own. They want to be told what to do. And, regardless of what we say or do, there's going to be people like that out there no matter what. So, but we got to keep pushing forward. We got to keep voicing our opinions. We got to keep talking to people, letting people know what's going on in the world, whether that be in your little circle of friends or work group or whatever, or on a platform like this, having your own channel. I encourage everybody to spread the message out and get as many people aware of what's going on as we possibly can while we still can. The algorithms every day are getting stronger and stronger on this platform, as well as many others. We're silenced, we're throttled. Some videos don't even see the light of day, it seems like. So it's very important that we all voice our opinions while we still have that capability. So God bless y'all, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Later.